Hi guys, it's time for Real History with Michael. Let's get into it. Hi, welcome to Real History with Michael. And today's video is brought to you by the Watch Me Clothing Company. Watch me work, watch me slay, watch me serve it to all the people every single day. Hi, welcome to my channel today. And today we're going to cover the Pazzi Conspiracy of 1478. And no, we're not talking about Medici's Masters of Florence. That was real cute, sis. And no, we're not talking about Assassin's Creed. No. What I'm talking about took place during High Mass. That's right, High Mass. What happened? How did this happen? Well, guess what? You're about to find out. Let's get into it. So, the story begins with the Medici family. Prior to being renowned as successful bankers and art patrons, this family got their start north of Florence in a city called Mugello. They opened their first bank in 1397 under the tutelage of Giovanni de' Bici de' Medici. Giovanni rose to prominence in Florence in the early 15th century as part of the wool and art guilds, as well as running a multinational bank. He was put on as a leading citizen after he funded a pirate's endeavor to become Pope John the 23rd. Even though he was rich, he maintained a humble demeanor and only served in politics when asked. When he died, his sons Cosimo and Lorenzo took over. You know, so far so good. But wait, there's more. Cosimo was a patron of the arts, known for being the patron behind Florence's Duomo and orphanage by Filippo Brunelleschi, and he wielded more influence in the city than that of his father, which led to his banishment in 1433 by the Albizzi family. However, since his money was everywhere and it ran long without him, Florence came to a standstill, and he was asked back the following year in 1434, where he picked up where he left off until his death in 1464. His brother Lorenzo the Elder, having died in 1440, was not known to be in power very long. However, he did found the cadet bridge to the Medici family. After Cosimo's death in 1464, his son Piero took over, having outlived the favorite son Giovanni, and he was an able administrator, but his reign only lasted 5 years and is largely forgotten due to his death of gout. Which brings us to Lorenzo and Giuliano. The year is 1469, and Lorenzo and Giuliano are taking over now. Lorenzo's barely in his 20s, and Giuliano was still a teenager. And they do well for a little bit of time, until that is... The Pazzi Conspiracy actually dates back to 5 years prior to 1473. The Pope Sixtus IV, wanted to buy the city of Imola from the Duke of Milan, and everybody's favorite limb-yanking, wife-raping Galeazzo Maria Sforza. And he undercut Lorenzo's attempts to buy it, and further adding insult to injury, he bought it at a much lower price. And who funded this little endeavor? Who helped him get one up on Lorenzo? It was the Pazzi family. The Pazzi family once were a prominent family in the city of Florence during the 14th century, and like the Albizzi before them, lost prominence when the Medicis burst into the scene. In other words, they were a bunch of haters. They were haters before being haters was a thing. So, Lorenzo decided that he was going to get even. He got even by blocking Bishop Francesco Salvietti from entering his bishopric in the city of Pisa. The Pope wasn't having that. So Salvietti, Friario, and Francesco de Pazzi decided it was time to end these men.
I'm telling you, shit is real! Shit is getting real! Woo!
And took their idea to the Pope. The Pope stressed, while it wouldn't hurt if they were killed, he didn't want them to die.
Liza Minnelli, lies.
Okay, sis. So they've laid down this blueprint for the assassination to take place. But still, there are a couple more players in this program. And who are they? Well, guess what? You're about to find out. The conspiracy that the Pope couldn't, wink wink, sanction also attracted everyone's favorite one-eyed Duke, Duke Montefeltro of Urbino, who committed 600 troops after the intended murder and uprising to the city gates of Florence. So now we have all the players in our program. What happened? So, April 26th, 1478, during High Mass, the sign to kill was given. In the Duomo, the brothers were attacked after the consecration of the host. Giuliano was stabbed to death 19 times on the floor, and Lorenzo only got away with minor injuries. Other aspects of the conspiracy also did not go as planned, as neither the Signoria or the city's council or the Gonfaloniere, aka the city's standard bearer, were captured, and Lorenzo lived to fight another day. But that made the crowd very angry. You know who wasn't having it? The people of Florence, they went buck wild.
Learn something from this.
Most conspirators were caught, beaten, had a rope tied around their necks, and they were hurled from windows, including Bishop Salvietti.
You gonna learn today.
But Jacopo de Pazzi, the family head, oh, he got it the worst child. He escaped,
Kudos to you, bitch.
only to be found, dragged through the streets butt naked, tortured, got the window hanging treatment, buried, dug up, and then strung up at his door with his head acting as a knocker, cut down, tossed in the river, fished out, hung on a tree, then whipped, and then thrown back into the river Arno. All in all, 80 people were associated with the conspiracy, and they died in the span of 3 years. Those events snatched me bald! So, to put a bow on this, after the mob went buck wild, the Pope actually posed an interdict on the city of Florence, meaning no mass, no funerals, no weddings, because, they did kill a bishop. And there's also a looming war now between the Papal States and Florence. The Pope had a lot of different city-states at his command, including Urbino and Naples. And so Lorenzo did something so dramatic. He decided, after giving an emotional speech to the city of Florence, that he was going to deliver himself up to his enemies, and he cried, and they cried, and we all screamed for ice cream, and then he went there for 3 months in the hands of his enemy, King Ferrante of Naples. The king was so impressed by this gesture and his boldness that he decided he's going to talk to the Pope on his behalf, and they brokered an uneasy peace. So, 2 snaps for you. This concludes our video on the Pazzi Conspiracy of 1478. What did you learn today? What did you like to learn? Let me know in the comment section. Love you for watching.
Learn something from this.